What's up, everyone? Edgar with That One Soul Shine. So we are back at it. It's been a while. Apologize for all of you. Just had some hiccups, going through some growing pains, going through some changes. But hey, I definitely appreciate all of you. Appreciate everyone that I've worked with in the past. I definitely understand and know I would not be here without any one of you. So in today's video, real quick, we're going to be doing just a good little ride along, okay? We're back at it. I say back at it just being in the change of the season, right? Beautiful weather. It's a little cold this morning, but hey, still beautiful weather. Back at it too. Solar panel cleaning. Okay, a lot of people have been talking about solar panel cleaning being only a seasonal thing, and I kind of have my thoughts about that, my opinions about that, and it's a controversial topic. So all of you that are watching, drop in the comments. Let me know what you think about solar panel cleaning. Is it only seasonal? Can we make it year round and not seasonal? Let me know what you think, because I want to know how we can make it year round. So that goes to show what I think about this, okay? But stay tuned. You're going to see some great information today. Today's going to be a really good video strictly about window cleaning, because that's what I have in store for today, okay? But like I said, it'll be a ride along with All One Solar Shine. So if you guys have any questions, drop them in the comments. Let me know. We'll be hopefully answering a lot of those questions that I've also received in all these other videos. So yeah, stay tuned.
What's in store for today?
Awesome. I appreciate the question. So right now we're heading to a quote, to an estimate, to an inspection, whatever you want to call it. It's for a residential cleaning. He actually wants me to clean some windows, not all of them, and also the gutters. This homeowner, he's actually a repeat customer of mine. We've already cleaned his gutters last year. He called me back for another gutter cleaning, and at the time of the phone call, I said, hey, we're also doing a Mother's Day special. So for those of you who are watching this video, at the time of shooting this video, Mother's Day is about a month away. So we're rolling out with that Mother's Day special, right? I think every mom deserves a nice clean window to look through, to have the beautiful home of theirs shine, pop, and really feel extra homey. Like I know we all enjoy going to our mom's house. So I really want to give back to each mom, make sure they get their windows clean. So that's where we're going to right now. After that, we have 3 storefronts that we're going to be cleaning, and we'll be talking about that as well. And hopefully you guys enjoy the window cleaning process and the techniques that I have or that I use, and yeah.
In your professional opinion, which one do you feel is easier to handle, the homeowner's windows, or do you think the storefront is a little bit easier to tackle?
And regarding easier, is going to be storefronts. Storefronts are a lot easier because it's a bigger glass, so it's less maneuvering around. And then 2, for the most part, they're all going to be relatively close to each other, on one wall or on 2 walls, versus a home. I mean, they're all over the place, right? So a lot of moving around, maybe even involving ladders, a lot more screens. Storefronts, technically, the majority don't have screens, so storefronts will always be easier, but that also means lower cost as well.
Earlier you said that the storefronts are a little bit cheaper than the actual houses for window cleaning. What would you say is the estimate for both?
For both the residential and the storefront, like in a comparison, or?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do both inside and outside, because that's typically what also happens on storefronts as well. A standard 1-story home, inside outside, an average is like about $350-$400. Okay, inside outside, including the screens, including the tracks, including the glass, cleaning the glass of a 1-story home average. Now, an average inside outside of a storefront, I mean, it's really hard to say, because there could be, it can range anywhere from about $100 to, I don't know, $250, depending on how big the store is, depending on, let's just say, if it's a really small Jamba Juice in between 2 other stores, you're maybe only cleaning like 8 windows, versus if it's If it's one standalone Starbucks or one standalone Panera or something where you have just windows all around, then obviously that's gonna be a lot more, right? Um, so the price really varies in range when it comes to storefront, but regardless, it's always gonna be cheaper because of, like I said, the windows are a lot bigger, so you're gonna be doing this a lot faster. And then two, there's the majority of them are not gonna have screens or very little screens, so you gotta reduce the price for screen cleaning. And three, because of maintenance, okay? Because the storefronts that we have now are on monthly accounts, them getting cleaned every month, you also gotta bring the price down.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. Would it matter for the number of windows someone has, or does it really just matter of how big the location is?
Well, both. You know, the bigger I mean, in theory, the bigger the location, more windows. I know that's not always the case, but it really comes down to just the amount of windows. Just, how many windows am I cleaning?
So what are we doing at this first house?
So this one was at inspection. First he wanted, if you guys can see, kind of right behind this, what is it, like a little pine tree or whatever they're called. Those three windows right there, he wanted those cleaned. But out of the three windows, two of them actually have failed seals. Right. This would be a good one. I'll show you guys up close. Double pane windows. It's just the way it sounds. Right. There's two panes, and then in between the two panes, there's gas. Right. And so they do this for to make it quieter, to make it more insulated, so that you, when you have the AC on or the heater on your house, and then get cold or hot, whatever. And then obviously, like I said, the quietest for the noise. But a lot of times, I don't know if it was a certain manufacturer. I don't know if it was like a certain time. I don't know why, but a lot of these windows are failing or have failed the seals, and that gas has either escaped or air has come in. I'm not too sure exactly also what the whole chemical reaction happens, but it ends up ruining how it looks. Okay. And so a lot of people think we can clean it, but you really can't, because that's actually in between the two panes of the glass of the window.
Okay.
So all in all, we're now gonna just resort to some gutter cleaning and some gutter repairs.
When the gas like that happens, can it be toxic at all, or no? Because it's stuck in between.
Yeah, it's stuck in between, and it's very minimal as well. Yeah.
So for a job like this, do you have to harness up?
No. So the roof, like this roof right here, is pretty flat. I know it's high. It's high also because like the house is on a hill. But once I'm up there, the roof is relatively flat.
As someone who's never cleaned gutters before, when you are cleaning them, do you pull up the gutter guard first and then get the gunk underneath, or how does that work?
Yeah, so that's a really good question. So a lot of people think, let me install some gutter guards and never have to worry about gutter cleaning again, right? I get it. That's what you're doing. You're guarding the gutter. But in theory, that's not the way it works. Why? Because these have gutter guards, so what happens is the leaves sit on this, and if you don't, I mean, if you kind of look at that third window, you'll see some plants growing out of it. Okay. Like I said, these gutters have gutter guards. So why are there plants growing out of the gutters? Because they've never maintained the gutters. They never maintained the gutter guards. When you get gutter guards, leaves and debris are going to sit on top of it. Over time, it's going to decompose, and all that muddy soot, dirt is going to fall through the cracks or through the screen of the gutter guard. So it now defeats its purpose. So what you got to do is, when you have gutter guards, you still have to come up here. Maybe you're not scooping like I'm doing and cleaning out the gutters, but you're at least blowing everything off. That way it doesn't sit up here and decompose and then fall into your gutters, right? Now, let's fast forward to today. This homeowner has gutter guards. As I explained to him, the true permanent solution right here is, yes, we have to remove these gutter guards. We have to clean them. This home, though, has a lot of gutter guards that have failed in multiple spots. So that also adds to why there's debris in the gutters. And at that point, if gutter guards have failed, it just comes down to removing them entirely, and either A, keeping them off and dealing with the yearly cleanings like he said, or B, putting brand new gutter guards on correctly, putting new gutter guards on that are more innovative now than from 50 years ago, 60 years ago. Um, so, but to answer your question, yes, if there are gutter guards, we talk it over with the homeowner, letting them know, hey, there will be now an extra cost because it's going to result in more time to remove the gutter guards and clean. And then there will be an extra cost if you want us to remove it and then replace with new, better gutter guards that are now in the market.
So for homeowners, would you recommend gutter guards at all, or would you stay clear from
That's a really good question, and you're going to be ruining my sales. No. So it really comes down to where you live. If you live in an area, let's just say, I mean, we'll use my area for example. Right now we're in San Jose. If you live in Los Altos and Los Gatos, if you live in maybe parts of Saratoga, Los Altos Hills, where you're surrounded by trees, then yeah, of course, gutter guards do help and do make sense. But if you live in Hollister, bits of Gilroy, maybe bits of Morgan Hill, or other cities where either A, it's a whole new development, or B, there aren't many trees. And I say new development because for all of you that are watching, if you look at new development areas, either A, there are zero trees, or B, they're all young, really immature trees that are maybe 4 feet high, right? And so maybe gutter guards at that point aren't necessary, and you don't need to do it. So gutter guards do work. It's not a one size fits all scenario.
So Edgar, let's do a recap of what that job was.
Yeah, so that job was a small little gutter repair and a really small section of gutter cleaning as well. We originally went there, if you guys saw from the beginning, we originally went there for a window quote, but like I said, that was a previous customer of mine. Last year we did his gutter cleaning, so he was well aware of our gutter cleaning, of how we do it, and the quality that we do it as well. So he said, hey, while you're here, if you can't do the window cleaning because of the failed windows, can you at least repair the gutters? I said, absolutely. So we just recaulked 2 of his corners that were failing already and that were dripping water. It's really annoying when you get that drip, 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 drip all day long. So that's exactly what we did. We removed some of the failed caulking and just recaulked it. Now we're on to the next one. The next one is going to be a storefront, and then the one after that is another storefront, window cleaning only.
After that job, how are you feeling? Tired? Good? How are we feeling?
What is it? So it's actually 12 o'clock. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling real good. It's starting to warm up as far as weather goes, so it's not too bad. But I mean, if it was right now, middle of July, I'd say let's go get some ice cream or something.
Okay. Even though it's not middle of July, I'm still willing.
Still want some of that ice cream?
Yeah, I'll still take some of that ice cream. You're not feeling at all hungry or nothing?
Well, I am feeling a little bit of pure.
Okay. I can feel that too.
For all of you who don't know, out in San Jose, it's a big Asian culture. So we get a lot of boba, a lot of tea spots, a lot of just a lot of Thai tea, boba, and so there's a place called Pure. We'll tag Pure in this video as well, so that way Pure can definitely get some great referral. But all One Solar Shine, it's a great spot to get that Thai tea or whatever, honey do it, or some Oreo lovers, or some other great drinks that you guys all can enjoy.
Sure, if you're watching, if you got solar panels, you know who to call.
Exactly. Make sure you guys call All One Solar Shine for your solar panel cleaning. I'm going to rebrand that though, so stay tuned. I've been doing a lot of coaching, not me receiving a lot of coaching. So I've been doing a lot of coaching and a lot of just opening my mind up a little bit more than what it already was, and definitely going to be going into a little bit of a rebranding and really make a bigger impact and footprint out here.
To give the people a different variety.
Absolutely.
Secured the boba. We weren't lying about that Pure. We had to get it. So the next job, you said it was a returning customer? Or?
Yeah, so both of them were actually 2 storefronts that we've done in the past. One is the best. I'm probably gonna say this because I've tried a lot, and I can definitely stand behind my words. Probably one of the best Mexican bread bakeries here in San Jose, Panapolis Panaderia.
Okay.
So we're going there. Great spot. Those of you, again, I think we should just change the video to be like All One Solar Shine's recommendations, right? We got Pure, we got Panapolis Panaderia, and then the next one is gonna be probably the best. I'm not gonna say one of the best, the best tattoo shop in San Jose, and and maybe just on the West Coast, you know.
And maybe this video turns into recommendations and tattoo reveal.
Yep, exactly. So so both of them are returning, and yeah, they're both their storefronts. So we'll just get to town and make those shops really shine. And drop in the comments. You know, for those of you watching, for example, myself. Here's a quick example. Now that I've been cleaning solar panels, I notice solar panels right everywhere, like a natural instinct of mine. Now that I've been cleaning windows, I notice a clean window and a dirty window, right? Drop in the comments if you're the same. Like, now that you clean windows, or maybe now that you're watching this video, do you go out and notice a lot more dirtier windows than before that you didn't notice, and now you're like, man, those windows are filthy. So drop in the comments, let me know if that's kind of changed your perspective of how you see things, either where you eat, where you go, where you sleep. I mean, I don't know. Will you be sleeping in a hotel that has nasty looking windows? Let me know. All right, so we're at the next one. You know, we just got that pier, right? We're all ready to rock and roll. Right now we're at this next storefront window for you know, for today. As you guys continue to ride along with me, let me know if you have any questions. As always, drop them in the comments below. Hopefully, Jenna right here can kind of get in the head of all of you guys and ask some of those questions as well. That way, as you guys are watching, you get some really good golden nuggets out of this. Like those doors right there? Yeah. Does that mean you have to clean those too when you're doing them? Absolutely, yeah. I mean, anything that's glass, you know. I've even had some people express interest in like glass tables, you know, if it's like an outdoor seating area and they have glass tables. The only thing I would say probably the better way to put this is what we don't clean would be like china cabinets, you know, glass jewelry cases, things like that. But if it's like a glass table or glass doors, glass windows, even if it's like a glass interior door, you know, or like an office that has a glass wall, we definitely can clean that as well. And how is it like cleaning the windows with the decal on it? Oh, so it's a little more trickier, just because you don't want to ruin the decal. So it's not any more different. It just takes a little just more extra time and detail. That way you're not ruining the decal or peeling off the decal. But that's, other than that, nothing different. So it won't mess up the window. What it can do though is, depending on where the window is on the property, if the sun is constantly just beating at it all day, every day, eventually the paint will it'll get really stubborn. It'll just kind of make it hard to get off the day that you do take it off, or the day that you do take it off, you can maybe see like a little bit of a stain, like a slight stain. So it's always best, you know, to take it off as soon as possible. And with that, you're just going to be getting a scraper, and you're just going to slightly scrape off the paint chip, the little paint splatters, and you'll get a nice clean window. And what would you say was the biggest place you worked on that you had to clean the windows on that is like a storefront? The biggest? That is a storefront. Biggest in general would be schools for cleaning windows. Biggest in storefront would just be gyms. What I've done would be a gym. Just, you know, that's just, it was just like 2 walls of just, you know, just all these windows, small and big. So yeah. No, no tanto. Más a los bordes nada más. Wait, is it different when like the windows are tinted or anything? Yeah. Yeah, whenever windows are tinted, you can't scrape them. So I wouldn't be scraping the inside because the tint's always going to be on the inside. There's no difference. It's just going to be all about Just a lot of people think, you know, the rain will dirty the windows. That's really not the case. What dirties the window is just the dirt. So right now, me cleaning off all this dirt is gonna really help the window stay cleaner longer. So in case if it does rain, you know, I've already removed off all that dirt, and so you won't get that dirt streak. But yeah, you can clean windows all year round.
The second job now, um, I know right now we're just doing it right along with you, but what does it look like a day for the other crew members?
That's a good question. It's very simple. You know, I mean, it's very similar to what I'm doing. They're not doing anything different. The only thing is they're going to be, you know, together in one van. And right now I'm by myself. Um, on days where it's going to be very tricky or where I'm harnessing up, I'll get the helper to help me. But right now I'm running solo. And for them, it's you know, just like what I'm doing. They have their calendar, they have their job that they have to fulfill, and they just go from job to job, whether it's window cleaning, gutter cleaning, or solar panel cleaning. They know what to do. They have the tools and they have the um, the skill set to get the job done.
So if you're window cleaning, they're not essentially also window cleaning.
Oh, of course they are. We're just not like, for example, they're not coming here. So, you know, they're going somewhere else. Yeah, I mean, there's been times where we're all doing one thing at different houses, or we're all doing completely different things. It just depends what, you know, on what that calendar looks like for that day. Both vans are equipped with the exact same tools and equipment, so we can all window clean together, or we can all solar clean together. We can do whatever, or do the separate things.
How many vans do you guys have?
Two.
Just two.
Yeah.
And how many
Employees.
yeah, employees?
Right now we have two, with the third one being the helper.
Would you say most jobs are two-man jobs? Most jobs are solo?
I've always stated this in a lot of my videos, and you know, I know sometimes I personally don't do it just because I don't have the workload when it's with me. Um, I always do my absolute best to have it be a two-man crew. So my guys will always be together for safety and for making sure that everything is done properly. And then myself, whenever I have a big job that either just requires a lot of work or safety concerns, I'll get that third guy to come and help me.
Just finished job number 2?
That's right. So now we're on to job number 3, another storefront. Let's get it.
All right, Edgar, we just finished job number 2.
Yep.
How are we feeling?
We're feeling good. So we're feeling good. So that's something else too about storefronts. All right. So I guess the bad would be because you're charging less because they only have 10 windows. You know, for example, that bakery is 120 bucks. So it's not a lot. So what do you have to do? You have to learn to either stack up all your storefronts in one day, so that way you make enough for that day. You have to learn to also how to schedule so that they're all to like kind of grouped. I can't do one storefront in Gilroy, which is 30 minutes away from San Jose, and another storefront, and then another one in, I don't know, Los Altos, another 30 minutes away. Like, no, like you have to learn to, you know, to really make use of your time, make use of the geographical locations of all these storefronts, and kind of build a route. Okay, so when it comes to storefronts, that's going to be the best way to do it, and the best way to also make this profitable.
All right, Edgar, where are we at now?
So here we are, job number 3, storefront number 3. It's a small little tattoo shop. Really, really humbled and and appreciative of the business owner, Orly, here at Humble Beginnings. And then after this, we'll be going to his other shop. It's called Kukui. But yeah, so I really appreciate those that have really shown some love and some support, and let's get it done. Put your thoughts together.
Like, is there any way you guys, has there been any problems with that so far? Or?
As far as communication goes,
Yeah.
no, nothing so far. Just because, I mean, typically, they'll be there when we arrive. So if there are any questions, last minute questions, like if it's a brand new one, our first clean, we'll go over those questions. We'll go over the service, with the process. So there hasn't been any issues. Just comes down to communication. I mean, you're cleaning a window, set the expectation. Like I've always said, if there's paint overspray, if there's tar, sap, if there's anything out of the ordinary, set that expectation so that they know what you'll be doing and what the outcome is gonna be. Obviously, for example, like if Jenna comes and shows you there's a couple scratches on these windows, set those expectations of like, hey, we're coming to clean the glass. So it's unfortunate that, there's been a little bit of vandalism here. So unless you get a glass restoration company, as far as the cleaning goes, we can't do anything about those scratches.
All right, Edgar, where are we at?
So we're at the last location for today's storefront route. It's another small one, but hey, that's like I've always said, storefronts are typically going to be small, but they're good little accounts to have as long as you have plenty of them. It all adds up.
And we got beautiful music playing in the background.
That's right. I think they did just for us. They knew we were coming. All right, there you have it, y'all. I appreciate all of you watching. Long day today. We definitely got a lot of things done here at All One Solar Shine. You guys saw firsthand. You guys were able to hear a lot of the questions that were being answered. But I know some of you might have different questions, so make sure you drop them in the comments below. Comment what you're going through, what headaches, what hiccups you have. I have headaches. I have hiccups. We all have growing pains. We all have certain struggles that we go through as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, as a manager, as whatever you are in this, in this whole world and in your industry. Let's all share ideas. Let's all share some love and support. Together, I know we can create an awesome community to just uplift each other. So I'd like to see your comments. As always, though, if you like this video, let me know. And, let me know what other videos you want to see. We'll definitely be dropping them every week. So as always, though, if you guys are in either of my areas, if you're watching this and you're a homeowner or a business owner and you need some help with any of these services, bird proofing, window cleaning, and gutter cleaning. We do Sacramento area, we do the Gilroy and San Jose area. So any one of those two areas, we definitely want to help you out. Have a good one, y'all. Peace.